I actually just announced within the last 20 minutes that the trailer and tickets for this go on sale on Monday. You know, those are going to be going fast, so I'm going to be ready for that. So what's our plan for today? Well, later on today, I'm going to try to see Zombieland 2. If not today, I'll definitely do it next week before Halloween. But, you know, for the most part, today is just going to be a good day to walk outside. It's a nice day out. Supposed to get to 65, not too cold out. Just gorgeous weather. And we'll probably go to my normal stops like Half Price Books, Spirit Halloween. I got to try to find a Halloween costume, so... you know, just the usual stuff today. But as we usually do, we start the day at Best Buy. Now, I know there's one thing in there that I'm definitely going in there for, but who knows? Usually I say there's only one thing, and then they find up getting more things than one, but we'll go inside and see what they got. Mr. Moon, why are you out right now? It's 10 o'clock in the morning. Your time is done right now. Yeah, it's weird to see the moon out in the early morning. Anyway, let's head on over to Best Buy now. And here it is. Teen Titans Go versus Teen Titans. That one I'm definitely getting. This is new. Hellboy Steelbook looks very nice. I wish this movie was a lot better than it was. Come on, get in there. I'll hold on to this just in case. I might pick this one up if they don't have the other thing I'm looking for. They actually do have it. Last copy, too. Let's still hold on to this right now, just in case I change my mind. Because the standee wasn't out here last week when I came here. And we are out of Best Buy, and hey, new bags! It's just the Best Buy logo on a white bag. You know, the person up at the register made a good point that the bluer bags look much better than these ones do, but I mean, you gotta do what you gotta do to fit with what your company's logo is now. But yeah, I'm a little disappointed by this, but you're not here to talk about the bag. You're here to see what I picked up in there, and I'll start with the one thing I definitely came in there for, and that is Teen Titans Go versus Teen Titans, the new DC animated movie. It was $18. Yeah, I'm surprised I enjoyed the first Teen Titans Go to the movies as much as I did. It's not a great movie, but it was a lot better than I think it was, because I thought it was going to be, because I am not the biggest fan of Teen Titans Go. And I like the original Teen Titans. I like this idea that they're going to cross both the newer Teen Titans Go with the Teen Titans in this movie. I saw the trailers for this; they look pretty good. Saw some clips of it; look really funny. I mean, I'm really looking forward to watching this. This was $18, so there's that. Excuse me. And then the other thing I definitely was in there for, and I forgot to talk about, was The Haunting of Hill House, which was the Netflix show, which is a show I really liked. I really was one of those people that heard about it, didn't think it was going to be that good, wasn't my type of thing, but I watched it. It was really good. And I think it's because of the director, Mike Flanagan, who he's really becoming one of my favorite horror directors. I'm not really much of a horror person, but anytime he directs a movie or makes something, I definitely watch it, because he has such a knack for making these really impressive-looking horror movies. Like, I'm really looking forward to see what he does with Stephen King's Doctor Sleep, which comes out in a couple of weeks. He also did Oculus. He did a couple of Stephen King movies. Did he do Gerald's Game, or was that I think that was Gerald's Game, or it was either Gerald's Game or Molly's Game. I can't remember which one was. And I know some people right now are thinking why don't I know this? Why don't I do this research stuff? I'm thinking of this off the top of my head, and I can't really look it up on the internet while I'm recording this because I'm recording this from my phone. But yeah, this was a really good show. It's a really good modern twist of the classic movie The Haunting, which this is based off of. Completely makes you forget about that terrible 90s remake with Catherine Zeta-Jones in it and Liam Neeson and Owen Wilson. But yeah, this is a terrific show, really great show. This is an extended director's cut. It has 3 extended episodes, 4 commentaries. I think this is interesting right here. The original episodes are 569 minutes. The extended episodes are 212 minutes, so I don't know what that... Well, again, that probably is the 3 extended director's cut episodes, because the whole show isn't extended, it's just those 3 episodes, but I'm looking forward to checking this one out. And then the last thing I picked up in there, which I said I might do, I might not do, but I figured, you know what, I got a $20 reward certificate, I have some free money to work with. I picked up the Hellboy Steelbook, which I love this. I like this movie a lot. The first one, the Guillermo del Toro one. The second one I really like too. There's another Steelbook for this, which I think I'm going to head over to Half Price Books a little bit later on. I think they have that one there, so I think I might pick up that one as well if it's still over there. But yeah, I figured why not? It's $25 for a 4K Blu-ray combo pack. Get a lot of the special features that were on the 3-disc DVD set. And you know, I love the first Hellboy movie. I thought the second one was okay. I just saw the new Hellboy with David Harbour from Stranger Things in it. I don't feel so bad for him, because he's definitely trying in that movie, but the movie itself is just not that good. It's just not a good movie at all. Like, it really didn't work story-wise. The other characters in the movie were kind of forgettable. The only thing great about the newer one was David Harbour as Hellboy. I thought he was one of the best things about the movie. I just wish he was in a better movie than that one, but no, Ron Perlman is definitely the better Hellboy in my opinion. And like I said, this was $25, and I figured, you know what, why not get this? I had the extra money to spend, so there you go. That's the Hellboy Steelbook, and all that cost me about $56 after the $20 certificate. So like I said, we're going to go to Half Price Books a little bit later on, but first, let's head over to Barnes & Noble. Into Barnes & Noble we go. And that was pretty much the highlight of that Barnes & Noble trip. Like, seriously, they didn't even have Stuber, they didn't have The Haunting of Hill House, they didn't have any of the new releases that came out this week, so Barnes & Noble, you guys are slipping. You guys are slipping. That's where we're heading to first, Spirit Halloween. This is definitely a possibility. I don't know if I should get the costume here with the apron, which is $27, or get the cosplay set and I could just buy an apron for $10. I don't even know if you got... I'm sure you could probably get one for $10. I'll think about it. That's definitely a possibility. $20 though.
Yes, how you doing, everybody?
You can still see me in the thing. I don't know how this. Maybe if I do this. You know, you can still see my face there. Alrighty, Spirit Halloween, you guys actually pulled through for me this time. So, what I ended up picking up, I did pick up just the cosplay set with the mustache and the stuff for the apron, because I can get an apron from Bed Bath & Beyond. Plus, I have the t-shirt, a white t-shirt at home for my costume, so this is what I'm going to be for Halloween. I'll show you what else I picked up in there, because there was actually some interesting stuff on clearance over there. Of course, anything Nickelodeon, I got to pick it up, especially from the 90s. Legends of the Hidden Temple, they have a team patch set, which has a couple of they had a couple of them in there. There's the Red Jaguars, Blue Barracudas, and then the last one's the Silver Snakes. Yeah, Silver Snakes. Regularly $3.99. They were only 97 cents in there. So, you know, this will always work for a backup plan, or if I need a second costume for another party I go to. But yeah, pick these up. And then this one I just picked up for something I might wear after Halloween, like during the winter time. This was the Real Monsters Crumb hat, for like a character hat, for like $10. So yeah, Spirit Halloween actually came through for me today. I'm surprised after the last time that happened in here. Alright, next stop of the day, Half Price Books. Let's go ahead and see if they have that Steelbook I was talking about before. And we'll see what else they have in here. I haven't been in here in a while. And here it is. You Are Coming Home With Me. It's actually not a bad price on this. Still in the packaging for $35. This is a good set too. That's a good price as well, $33. But I had this at once. I had to get rid of it because it was just taking up way too much space on my shelf. So, plus I've got most of these movies anyway, except for Memento and Insomnia, which I think I have both of them on DVD. So I do have them in some form, but it's not in Blu-ray. That is a nice set though for $33. Marx Brothers collection. I could have sworn I spent less on this than at Cash and Culture, but it's not only that one, but they also have the Walmart exclusive one here too. That's for $20. Let's see what else they got here. That's not bad for $20. I've heard a lot of interesting stories about this movie. None of which are about the movie itself, but still. Chinese Blu-ray, $15. There's like a whole behind-the-scenes story behind this one, centering about mostly Disney and Martin Scorsese not getting along on the making of this or something like that. I haven't read the whole thing, but it's another good deal, $7 for that. Okay, so I did find the Steelbook for Hellboy 2, but I also found this. I really don't like this movie. I shouldn't get it, but it's still sealed up. It's $20. This thing's going for like $25 to like $60 on eBay. I'm gonna hate myself for probably doing this. Well, here's the good news. I got Hellboy 2: The Golden Army on Steelbook. That's the one thing I came in for. Now here's the bad news. It'll come out. This movie is back in my life again. I really do not like this movie. Like, when I saw this movie, I kept thinking to myself, this is this generation's The Phantom Menace. This is that movie that everybody's going to talk about as this great movie, but then down the line, everybody's going to realize, oh no, this is a steaming pile of shit. But yeah. The only reason I bought it was because it was $20, and the cheapest version I saw online was $25. And then I looked on eBay, this was going up for like $60. So at the very least, I can at least flip it and get some money for it, because I am going to start a eBay store in a couple of weeks. I haven't decided. It's probably when I get back from Orlando, from my Orlando vacation, but yeah, this was just too tempting. At $20, I could get this. I can get something for this, which is more than this movie actually gave me. I'm talking like this is a complete waste of time. It kind of is, but you know, Ben Affleck, I thought he was good as Batman. I like Gal Gadot as Wonder Woman, but everything else in this movie was just terrible. Terrible. So, yeah, that's what I did at Half Price Books. Now I need to go get some lunch. Yeah, any chance to get Fulcelli's pizza for lunch, I'm taking that chance. Well, now that's taken care of. Let's head on to Burlington. Let's see if they got anything new in here. I do have some new stuff here this time. I do have more of those Cuphead mugs. Okay, so they did have some new stuff in there, but I was not going to wait in line because there was a huge line going all the way towards the back where the customer service thing started at. It was a huge line. I'd never seen it that back before, neither at this one or at the one behind the mall, but there was some things in there that I might be interested in at some point. Not today, of course, because of the lines. Got one more place to go to. And that last stop is in here at Cash and Culture. I think today's the day to buy these. Alright, so I finally jumped the gun. I bought the 3 Steelbooks I've been looking at the last couple of weeks. The Mad Max trilogy. This has the first Mad Max, Road Warrior, and Beyond Thunderdome. Doesn't have Fury Road on it. But this ended up being about $22 after the $2 sale. And then I got Boys in the Hood, which I already own the regular version of this. I can get rid of that one and keep this one. That ended up being $6. And then this one I don't have on Blu-ray. Stripes, which this ended up being $10. Classic Bill Murray movie. Harold Ramis. Ivan Reitman film. So that all ended up being about $41 in the end. Which was a pretty good deal on 3 Steelbooks in good condition. Finally got around to picking these up. I did end up making one more purchase as I was leaving. I went to GameStop and they had... This I already showed in a couple videos. I picked up that Santa Claus Funko Pop figure. So that was $12. And then I found this. This was new. They have a Daria Funko Pop. And I used to love watching Daria. I have the TV show and all that. So I picked this up. This was $15. And... yeah, if I had known that beforehand, I probably wouldn't have bought it there. I probably would have waited, but whatever. I mean, I haven't bought Funko Pop figures in a while, so I figure why not get these two.